Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zon19. We're diving back into Final Fantasy. We're going to keep pushing forward. I haven't recorded Final Fantasy in a while, you might have noticed. I've been doing other stuff. Just haven't really had the time to devote to a role-playing series for a while, and it's kind of bummed me out slightly, so we're gonna try this today and see how things go. I've been thinking about doing a little bit of Skyrim too, just having Kreed like take a break from Eorzea and appear in Skyrim. That would be quite interesting, you know, just have him wander around and fuck around for like 5 episodes and just do random shit. I don't know, I haven't really decided if that's something I am going to do definitely, or if it's just something I want to do. And lately, things I want to do and things that I do are not exactly the same thing. So, oh well. Anyways, the only way to finally get to Stormblood is to actually dive on in and do this shit. This is the last quest for this patch, and then we'll be starting patch 3.5 in this episode. Hopefully we'll get to the dungeon, but I'm not entirely sure if we will. We shall see. Oh god, so hungry. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Delicious. Alright. An ending to mark a new beginning. Alphino seems to be at a loss for words. We're gonna get a wind-up Minbrita for this. It's gonna be amazing. Huh? Forgive me. My thoughts are elsewhere. In this, when I know full well that there's work yet to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I'll take them back to Zanarkand and secure them. The Eorzea will still be in disarray after thrashing of the Warriors of Darkness gave them. They are not likely to notice a lone bard skulking about. You're not a bard. But Thancred, you? Don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. And then he waltzes off. I should go and find Yida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Okay. What do you have to say, Elise?
You must be tired, Kreed. I know I am.
If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits?
When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even when your intentions were pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us.
Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy upon my heart.
I understand why you did what you did. That you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Kreed, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to take a rest for a while.
If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. Alright. I'll see you two there. What level am I? Am I close to level 69? No, I'm not even halfway. Speak to Papalimo, and he's gonna be way the hell over there. So, let's just take the shortcut. I want to get as much done in this episode as I can. There's gonna be a very long cutscene between the two patches, just so you know. And it's going to be in this episode. I really should have put it at the end of the last episode, but the last episode was so long already. I wasn't sure if it would make that episode a 2-hour-long episode. I really didn't want that to happen. At the same time, I really want to make it to the dungeon in this episode, but I don't know if I will. We'll have to see.
Well met, Kreed. Alphino said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem that the Griffin's devil was telling the truth. Insofar as we've found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the masked camp. Did you perchance to find one in Zanarkand?
Yeah, a lot happened. Actually, so on and so forth, blah blah blah, gerbil gerbil, I'm a dick. I know, it's surprising, right?
I don't believe it! The crystals, Menphelia, all of it! It's just... I don't know what it is!
I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend with that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming.
Alphino, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the Ascians. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel that our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence.
Of course.
Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures.
And we should be glad to recount them. And Tataru's tales may surprise you as well. It'll be nice to have you guys back. Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Ida? Ida! Raga be praised, it is you! Ida, alive and standing here before me in the flesh! I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come on now. Has it really been so long that you can't remember me? It's Gundabald! I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It has been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways. But the resistance were always welcome in Little Almigo. They gave us hope, and young Ida most of all. Ida was always full of fire, first to volunteer for a mission. Up until the day she vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off on you like that, making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we're still the Circle of Knowing back then, right? Anyways, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it's all very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to head back to headquarters. Our friends are expecting me.
Okay.
Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for all of us. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones.
Alright. I want to know why the hell she was so awkward, but okay. 20 years, huh?
Hells take me for giving you that mask.
The fuck? Alright. Well, let's go to the Rising Stones. More Dona. It's been a while. Man, there's so much stuff I want to get unlocked off camera, and I really should get around to just fucking doing it. Ah, man. I've got like 1,001 level 60 dungeons to unlock. I've got some trials to unlock. Oh right, I haven't shown the progress on my sword lately. Yeah, still halfway. So you know. Oh right, I'm also a level 60 red mage. So there's that. working on astrology as well off camera. You know, just kind of working things up. That is a cool outfit. That is a really cool outfit. Sky Rat Harness of Casting, level 60. That is cool. That is really cool. Anyways, Rising Stones. Yes. Alphino. What do you gotta say? Welcome home, Kreed. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we will declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Y'shtola and Kryl, and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Wow, never heard that turn of phrase. I've heard it seem best to, or it would be best to discuss the future, but never seen meet. That's so
Back
weird.
in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
Oh, she's got tears in her eyes.
Papanima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
None at all.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Eorzea, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Eorzea is definitely a scholar. Definitely indeed.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papa Lemo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
Oh, she's just sitting over there in
You
the corner.
know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
Really?
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
Him, huh? Oh, you mean me? Ha!
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
That's so silly.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
Please do.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
For me? I'll do as I have always done. Kick ass, take names, work hard. God damn it. To strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Fun beans. Yeah, off now. Look at them, Kreed. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here, and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Okay. That's what you want. I'm fine with that.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Please do.
there is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties, and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. Oh, sorry. True believers are so readily led. I have given them everything they've desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted, then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfeit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Oh, son of a bitch! The Eyes of Needhog. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. And then he vanishes like the fucker he is. Huh. So it was here all along. Ah, fucking Nero. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are gonna have so much fun. Oh, what the fuck is he up to now? No retreat, no surrender. Come on, load the data. Got a title, The Surrenderer of Souls. Go ahead and use the little wind-up Membrita. Awesome. Alright. Hey, Tataru.
Tidings from Girabania. Tataru has a request for you. Ah, Kreed! person I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This shouldn't take long, I promise.
Where? Oh, it's literally just outside, okay. I've never heard that. How you doing, Famen?
In that moment she departed this realm for the first. I heard her speak to me. I know this to be true, just as I know that she will one day return to us. In those final moments, she was smiling, was she not? She was proud and hopeful and looking to the future. So I will too, Kreed. I will.
What the? Why is there a squirrel on the counter? Just questions. Golden and Henri Boulder are over there, or Ori Boulder. Neat. Kind of wondering where the Domans went. Sprint on up here. She must be in here on the right. Diamond Forge? Yes. Hey.
I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments.
Why? What? Why are you staring at me like this? The creepy smiles. What the hell have you done?
Right, everyone. Ready to go to work?
What?
No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes.
Wait! I'm not mentally prepared for that. Oh my god, what the hell are you gonna do to me?
No!
My leg! I feel so violated. Oh god.
There! All finished. The warrior lights every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe.
She even measured my penis. What the hell was that all about?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? All a good time, Kreed. All a good time.
I'm just gonna chalk this up to being a weird day.
Aha! I found you. Alphino wants everyone to meet in the cellar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seems to think it's very important.
Okay.
Go on! We have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
Okay. I feel like I've been violently gangbanged.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Eorzea has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Eorzea. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
Well, that was easy.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our number step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Ooh.
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Don't forget kissing babies.
Tancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness, help! I need some help here!
The fuck? Run!
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Oh,
Narco.
okay.
God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
Oh, that's not good.
He means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich, and encourage him to send an envoy.
Alright.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louisoix himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Ooh, ominous. Okay, where am I going? Gotta talk to Lucia in the Our Knights Most Heavenly, the congregation. Congregation of Our Knights Most Heavenly. Okay. Sprint on over. Shit be escalating, yo. Shit be escalating. There's not very many quests in this patch, but shit just escalates real quick. Hey, Lucia.
Greetings, Warrior of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard?
Oh, you know, shit's going down. Need some help.
I see. Wait here, I will summon Sir Imric.
Hey, bud. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would have certainly sent for some wine. But to business, I thank you for bringing me the developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Sure, man. Do what you gotta do. I thank you. Our representative, whoever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Hydaelyn that he is to lead in your absence.
Yes, Lord Commander.
Kreed, pray accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Oh god, please don't let it be an escort quest. I can't do escort quests, man. Hey, Lucia.
An envoy for Ishgard. Lucia seems eager to set forth for the Gridania. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives.
Alright. Wonder who the envoy is gonna be. Is that... Yeah, it's gonna be outside. Alright. The Gates of Judgment. So wait here for the envoy. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I concede, that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone. Not with the ink scarce dry on the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I will test your patience further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Alright. Let's move then. You two can walk. I'm gonna teleport over there. And I think you'll still get there before me. Where are we going? Alright, down here. Emmerich! Optimistic pessimist. I've seen that person around before. Hey, Emmerich. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Kreed? You may see a familiar face. I will? But Orshafan's dead. Oh! It's this fucker! Kreed, old boy! How wonderful to see you! And Sir Emmerich, too! To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures?
I will have some mulled wine brought from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse.
Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honorable. We shall be on our way soon. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will.
Yes, Lord Commander. La la la, blah blah blah. Doodle doodle. Penis pussy.
Huh. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breath to a to an Imperial.
And thus we have to strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francil and the Observatorium.
I see that you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Ooh! So he's the commander of the border guard. Not bad!
Surprised to see yours truly at the helm?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm proud of you too.
You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat.
Oh, there's a painting of him! Oh! My broski!
Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans, and Honor's ceaseless chidings, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you.
Indeed, I gotta get moving. War is on the horizon. And I need to be there at the front lines. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, in New Gridania. So I just have to, yeah. I just have to teleport over there. Don't know why I bothered hopping on Frostmere. Maybe I just wanted to feel him between my thighs. Giggity giggity. Almost to the dungeon. But it looks like I'll have to wait until the next episode to actually do it. Hey, Ermerk. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as the first time I laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Right? It's gently snowing, and it's all decorated for, you know, Christmas and stuff. An allied decision. Sir Emmerich is ready to attend the council. Heavenly eggnog, wildwood scrambled eggs. Really? Fragrant mushrooms sautéed in a generous pat of creamy butter and served on a bed of fluffy eggs, scrambled to perfection. Nice! And spaghetti carbonara. I think I'll just take the thing. It seems we have an escort to Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Indeed. It is rather pretty. Yes, of course. 'Tis like we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Indeed. Gotta go all the way over here. And then turn right and pass through the 8 gates. And this will put me right next to the Conjurer's Guild and the Lotus Stand. I find it absolutely hilarious that I thought for a second that was an angry face. It threw me off. Silent Conjurer.
The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way if you play... Ah, and the limbs of the Minson party as well.
Oh, hey! Ah! How's it going?
I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see that I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich.
Admiral, always a pleasure.
And Kreed, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort.
Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing, Yugiri?
Master Kreed, I was pleased to hear from Rio that the missing scions have now been found.
Indeed.
There is much to be done and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
Indeed. Let's get in there and let's deal with this. Wow, her voice is awkward to do. Okay. I see that Sir Nippleboobs has arrived.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
I've got a theory about that. He doesn't intend to hold the wall at all. He intends for us to hold the wall.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal. On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Oh, I am pretty sure that he does not intend to hold the wall at all. He plans for us to hold the wall. To capture it and begin the invasion of Girabania. To take it back from the Empire. Because that'll be the only thing we can do. Because the Empire is going to get pissed that we attacked the wall. So they're going to try to come through. In order to stop them from coming through, we have to push through. And so with this one event, he's going to be a suicide bomber in the midst of a crowd of joggers. Oh, wow, that was a terrible analogy. Strike that one from the book! Yeah, Alphino. That the Council was able to reach such an accord so swiftly is a heartening development indeed. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Nope, you're totally right. I have no doubt. Ah, good. We'll have to yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Oh, hey Emmerich. Sir Emmerich. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice. Wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Kreed for serving as our escort before our duties called him away. Other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. There she is, just hiding behind a tree.
Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows.
Oh, Jesus. She's a little stalker. It's adorable. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's plea for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture.
I only did as my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side.
And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Alright, see you later.
Whatever is wrong with the simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything?
Yes. That is how adults speak, dear sister.
Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We shall be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri?
Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalymo and Nita fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention that what has been going on at Balthazar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Aye. Well, where the hell am I going? Talk to Alice in Reb's Toll. Okay. Ah, there she is. Hey.
Welcome back, Kreed. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his errands, anything is possible.
Alright, what else do you gotta say?
Griffin upon the wall. Alise seems eager to discuss the council's decision with other Scions. Well, as much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it is time we headed inside. My brothers and the others will not be long.
Okay. And this is the quest that starts the dungeon, by the way. If you haven't figured out what dungeon I'm talking about, you probably should go back to kindergarten. Just saying. It's kind of really obvious. What's up, peeps?
Ah, you are returned from the council. But what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention?
He's checking up on the... Oh, there he is. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long.
Greetings, everyone! Oh, Krill! How's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She is sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the council's decision.
Ah, they're going to war, it's fine.
Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzea Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I also wish the Council will stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance.
Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire.
Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. There is not. He's a psycho. He's gonna do whatever he wants.
It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Balthazar's walls. Secret passages dug by the Resistance.
Which may equally serve as a way in.
Precisely. If we are all in agreement, I would like to be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me.
About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal.
As are mine. I have been far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. Giggity.
4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Gryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leviers?
I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worst, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail you to accompany me, Kreed? Gridania will be far safer for your presence. And, while it might not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain in the Rising Stone to pass on messages and so on?
To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you.
Alphino. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Balthazar's walls, or Balthazar's walls, and I would be interested to speak with the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Aye. I will meet you over there then. Hawthorne Hut. There we are. Do 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 do. All right, where the shit am I going? Oh, there's Alphino. Hey. Ah, Kreed, there you are. Come. Emmer's Spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Oh, hey. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed. I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory.
Don't worry about it, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it.
Do keep in mind, Ida, nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which will it be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter negotiations.
Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking.
Giggity.
The talking part I leave to you.
Well, considering she's not wearing pants.
I think I'll have a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Oh, jeez. Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtlessly have news for us. Aye. Let's make our way over.
Thank you all for watching,
that
peeps.
way.
If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host, Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!